Hello everyone, Namaste. On the behalf of Sri Aurobindo Society, I Papri welcome you all in today's video. Today I'm going to talk about on an interesting activity that is compiled by the most successful and innovative platform of India, ZIIEI, that is Zero Investment Innovation for Education Initiatives. So today's idea is basically developed by the innovative teachers of UP Board for subject English, class first, chapter number is 3, chapter name is rhymes, and the idea that we are going to implement today is Wordsy. So basically the innovation of the idea that is Wordsy is helps to increase the students creative thinking skill while they are expresses their thoughts outrightly. Now this lead to self learning, and in this idea student will get engaged in the process of learning in a playful manner. Now the time limit for this idea is about 20 minutes. Now there are some pre-arrangements that the educator need to make in the classroom. Like the educator need to bring a box that is empty and a picture card of a glass full of water, one colorful chart paper for wrapping the box, and 30 blank slips, paper slips. Okay, this 30 blank paper slips are basically depends on the number of students present in the class, tape and the safety scissors. And the last but not the least is the picture card of an eye. Now there are two sections for this innovative idea, that is building section and revision section. So let's talk about the building section first. So teacher enter the classroom with the waste empty box to initiate the discussion on the idea of the Wordsy. Now inform students that today they will be doing an interesting activity that is known as Wordsy with this box to attain the curiosity of the students. Now there are some leading questions to build the idea of the Wordsy. Like the educator will show the picture card of the glass full of water and ask the students like what they can see in this picture. The students might answer by saying that it's a picture of a water, or they can say like it's a picture of a glass full of water. Then after the responses, accept all the responses and ask the further questions like have you seen water in somewhere else rather than in this picture? So they might say yes, and you can ask can you name those places, and they might say like we have water in our water bottle, we have seen water in our home, and some other places. Okay, the next question will be like, have you seen any huge source of water that you haven't mentioned in the above question? So they might say that yeah, we have seen water in river, in ponds, in sea. So here we get our proper answer. Now inform the students that the place where we find huge amount of water is called sea. Now ask the question like what do you understand by the word sea, by the term word sea? So the children's possible response may be that a place where many words are found, or a sea of a word or a collection of a word together is known as a word sea according to their understanding. So inform the students that today they will be using this box and named it as a Wordsy, and will ask, and teacher may ask some leading question to initiate the activity like have you what can be done with this box to make it a Wordsy? So the possible answer may be that we can decorate it and we can write word C on it. So the same thing happens. The educator asks some people to take the chart paper and wrap it around and write the term word C on the box and put it on the teacher's table. Now ask the following question to initiate the discussion on vocabulary and naming words by displaying a picture card of a eyes. Now, the questions can be like, what can you see in this picture? So, the students might respond by saying, it's a picture of a eyes. So, next question can be like, what do we call eyes in Hindi? So, the student may respond by saying, we call eyes in Hindi, and which is aankh. Aankh is the term that we used in Hindi for the word eye. So here, inform the student that eyes are also a part of the body, and conclude by saying that now we'll be doing an activity again using this box, which is known as word C in the class. Now here comes the revision section. Okay, so in the revision section, before going to the revision section, make sure that the reading of the story, building and explanation of the story have been already done before we started. Okay, next, educator will draw maximum possible body parts like teeth, eyes, ears, hand, legs, these body parts on the blackboard from the chapter. Now, distribute some blank papers that we talked about in the pre-arrangement. Distribute those blank papers among the students and initiate the activity by giving the following instructions, like each student have to take one picture from the board and draw that picture on that slip that we have been provided. Now ask them to write different words that their friend from and to cooperate with their friends, and so that they can get more pictures for the discussion. Now ask the students to fold their slips and put it in the box. Now educator will wait till all the students put their slips in the box. Now the educator will ask one student to come in front and pick one slip from the box. Then instruct them to show that slip and ask them to tell its name. For example, student 1 comes in the front of the table and picks up a picture, and there's a picture of an eyes drawn on it. So the student will show the picture show the picture of the eyes to the students and tell the associated concept regarding that picture, that is naming word, by saying it that it's a picture of a eyes. Same like this, the activity will go on until all the students get a chance to reply. Then the educator may ask question, like if they have any query regarding these pictures, they can ask it. Now the process will be continued, and appreciate student for using more different pictures or words from their book or from the lesson. Conclude that in this way student will learn new words related to the lesson in a playful manner. Now, if we talk about the learning outcome that we can achieve in this lesson are, write simple words like fan, hen, rat, etc. Respond orally questions related to the chapter. Next is carry out simple instructions that is asked by the educator, or listen to English words carefully. Next is use nouns such as boy, son, etc. Now there are some points that is need to remember, and these are that this story is suggested to be taught as per the syllabus guidelines. The inclusion of the learning outcome of English facilitate an integral approach to learning while the student answer the various questions. Or EVS can also be integrated in this section by saying the name of the body parts. Student may discuss and then write different words in their individual slips. Make sure that the discipline of the class is maintained while the activity is being conducted. Ensure that every student gets a chance to participate. And as NCF 2005 firmly believe that every child comes up with some pre-knowledge, thus this idea helps in gauging the pre-knowledge of the student. Now, the duration of the implementation of the innovative idea is based on the assumption that the pupil teacher ratio PTR is constant as at 30:1. Now, imparting some values. Now, there are some values that can be impart while teaching this lesson, and these are the core life skill that can be included are critical thinking, creative thinking, and effective communication skill. Now, the values that can be touched upon in this chapter are patience, like persisting in a course of an action, acceptance, that is having an objective toward attitude towards other ideas, and practices that differ from your own, politeness, that is using good manners, acting in a social acceptable ways, and the last but not the least is respect, that is showing consideration for the worth of someone's or something. Now, there are some benefits of using this idea for the children with the special needs, that is CWSN, that is choosing words from poem and stories, writing them on the chat, picking up a slip and related that word to the lesson would enhance memory. Now, the activity will help specifically ADHD children in improving their attention span. This activity will also help slow learner and learning disability to sharpen their memory by learning and doing the activity. Now, that's all for today's video. Hope you like it. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up if you do like it. And if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe it and click the bell icon for all the future notifications. You can also click our Facebook page, Sri Aurobindo Society, ZIIEI, and you can also download our innovative Pathshala app from the Play Store. Thank you.